Good morning, everyone. Let's take a look at Boeing, Roku, and Snap. Welcome to all you guys that are new here. This is how the morning videos usually work. I'll go over 3 stocks that I'm seeing value or patterns in, and that's a good for you guys to use as a jumping off point to make your own decisions here. And if you have questions, you can follow up with me after the video. The videos are usually between 5 to 7 minutes in length, and they're pretty short and sweet. So let's get right to it. So we have Snap. We'll go bottom up, I guess. So something I've been seeing on Snap that we've been identifying in the videos for quite some time now is this pennant going sideways, right? So we have these higher lows and the lower highs, and ultimately this can't sustain forever, right? There's going to be a pinch point. There's going to be a point where the stock needs to make a decision. Does it want to continue adhering to the support down here or continue adhering to the resistance up here, right? Obviously this is not perfect. We do have some exceedances on the upside and on the downside, but it's a good rough estimate and something you can use to start your decisions, right? So it does look like we start to potentially lose some momentum here on the way back up, right? I know the resistance is marked in here around 1550, but we finished the day yesterday around 1511 with a good bounce on the EMA here. So when the stock is bouncing on the EMA, on the top of the EMA, that's considered a downtrend. I don't know how far you guys are in the course, and then vice versa. And when we're getting rejected by the EMA, that's when the stock is considered to be in a downtrend, and a crossing of the EMA indicates a change in direction or a reversal. So what we're having here is a little bit of slow in momentum, and something I'll be looking for today is to potentially get rejected by that 1550 line if we do shoot right up and then come back down, and also to break below that EMA and start making those lower lows. That will indicate to me that this pennant is continuing to form and we are continuing to trend into the vertex here. All right, and an upside breakout, right? That's usually a nice buy opportunity, and then a downside breakout is usually a sell opportunity. For those of you guys that are already in the group for a while, you guys already know this. Just going over it for the new people. Let me know if you guys have questions on that one. Roku. So Roku's a little bit strange right now. To be honest, I did expect it to go a little bit higher before crashing. We've made our all-time high back here over about 176.50, so that's going to be a resistance, and then we have a nice support here around $100. All right, so I know this is a very wide range. It's almost a 100% range from 100 to 180% or dollars, and that's exactly 80%. So yeah, a lot of room for movement here in the stock. And then we definitely have intermediate supports and resistances. So one we have down here around 120, right where we bounced out there. We have a secondary resistance here around 165 where we got rejected here. And then, from there we have some trend resistances, right? So we have this one coming down. We have this one that was going up, but we did break through that, right? So we connect these two lows. We actually did break through that, so that's no longer valid. We'll take that out. But for now, right, it looks like we are making a decision. Are we going to continue trending down and potentially make it back down to this $120 support? That's $18 down, so it's about 15%. So that's a very good opportunity for put profit. Or we're going to break out of this downtrend, break through the resistance, and start climbing back up to new highs. So that's what I'll be looking for. I think we can better orient this line here. That's what I'll be looking for today, tomorrow, through the rest of the week and into next week. Just looking at this downtrend resistance, if we're able to break out of it, and then potentially I'd like to see a new high above this guy and a new high eventually above this guy. That's going to show us that Roku is really serious about pushing up forward. Then we got Boeing. So Boeing released some news yesterday. They're grounding some 737s for FAA inspection. That's not going to happen until 2020, so that's some pretty bad news, right? Obviously, you want to have the planes in the sky and on the runway in order to make your money. So even if there's nothing wrong with them, the Boeings are still grounded until 2020, some point. I don't know exactly when. Just a quick markup here. So what I'm looking for, guys, is we sold off back down to this $320 support, something we've tried a few times before. And if you look at the 100 or the 3-year chart, this is actually a very big support, right? We marked in this very big support down here around $320. A lot of consolidation. I think we estimated about 95% of these days were actually between 320 and 380. So yeah, 320 is going to be a very big support. If that ends up breaking, then I'll be looking bearish on the downside, right? So if this breaks, that's going to be something that hasn't happened in quite some time. We're going to be in price ranges that we haven't seen in some time, right? So that would be decently bearish for us if we do see that, all right? Let me know if we have questions, guys. Also, something I want to reiterate on this one, if supports are places where we'd like to see bounces too. So let's confirm that reversal on the trend by using the EMA here, watching it for it to cross and use it as support. Yeah, let me know if you guys have questions. Great to see all of you guys that have just joined. Hope you guys get a ton of value, much more than you paid for, and let's get after it today, guys. I'll talk to you this evening.